us. Long ago, on the fields of battle, in the year 2017, two men met to decide once and for all what the most metal things in the universe are. But there can be only one. What's more metal? With Dan Weber, Nariko and Randy.
Hey everybody, welcome to What's More Metal, the only podcast with two badass dick kicking, ass kicking, also hand kicking.
If you have to.
Yeah.
If you have to kick an ass.
Dick kicking, ass licking. What?
Fist kissing.
Fist shaking. What? I don't know how things work. Comedians. Talk about the most metal shit in the universe. With me, as always, right over here, the Diet Coke to my Mentos. Dan Weber.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's it going,
What's
man?
Pretty good.
Yeah. Over here we got super metal producer Randy.
Yeah.
Coming to you live from beautiful, wonderful, furry, fluffy, fuzzy Farfignugan. Fluttery. Fa 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 fa. Fart scented. Carnival Studios. Yeah. Now it's back to normal. There was a lot of plaid, little Kit Kat shaped things. Those are up for a single episode. Randy.
Yes. I tried to finish it and it looked real bad, and then I tried doing something else with it and it looked worse.
Yes.
So I put everything back the way it was.
Your genetic gayness kicked in, and you couldn't stop rearranging and decorating. No, it looks. I prefer it like this.
Yeah,
honestly,
I do too.
It looks nice.
And I'm gonna donate the pads to Kickstand.
Oh, nice.
So.
Yeah, Kickstand Comedy Club. Here, we're coming to you live from Portland, Oregon, the birthplace of, fucking apricot flavored beer.
And apricot.
Slow walk on the sidewalk.
Slow walk. Yeah, we're at sidewalk speed limits. 2 is enough for you.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah. You know what? Actually, the weather here is like fucking perfect right now. I love
really
fucking
is.
fall. Man.
Yeah, I love it.
Fall and spring are the shit in Portland, man.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like gray. It's getting dark at about noon. It's fucking awesome.
All the trees
air,
look like they're on fire.
the air is crisp, cool, full of spiders. I legitimately love it. Like, once the weather starts getting like this, I'm just like, I don't know, I feel jazzed. I really like it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's
I love fall, and I like spring.
Spring is legit. I mean, it's not,
Spring is cool, but it's like I know summer's coming and I
Yeah.
hate it.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, but fall is like, yeah.
Yeah, spring is like legitimately like jaw dropping here. Like literally every surface explodes with flowers and things trying to fuck each other. It's incredible.
Yeah.
A lot of doughy, pale white bodies crawling out of their snuggies and under the park to lay in the sun. It's
Yeah.
like it's pretty awesome.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that's fucking great. But yeah, Dan, how was your week? It's been 2 days since our last podcast. What happened?
We did.
You lived a full life.
We did Anonymous
Oh,
last
that's
night.
right.
You and I both were on a show.
That's right. We did Anonymous with Kate Murphy, Joanne
Yeah.
Shenderly. Thank you, Portland Mercury, for having us.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was super fun.
We learned a lot about some really fucking weird people.
We definitely did. We found out there's a type of porn where people, thank you, Joanne, put tampons in their dick holes.
Oh.
Yeah. And we called it tampon.
We did call it tampon or musketing.
Musketing. Musketing was when you'd use BBs.
Yeah, BBs or frozen peas. Put a bunch of frozen peas. You get yourself
See
a
how long
reason.
you can keep them frozen.
Get yourself a reasonable like straw. You tamp them in there. You cum them out.
Yep.
Try to knock a beer can off your couch.
And then near the end, we asked the question: if you butt chugged weed with your dick hole, would you get high?
And people say comedy is an art, and I don't get it. I don't get it. Because that's poetry to me.
That is a whole bunch of things in a sentence
Yeah.
you never thought you'd hear in one combination.
Yeah, because apparently there was a guy that did it in a Snoop Dogg party porn, put a tampon in his dick hole, and we
Yeah.
were talking about how that's a called that when Snoop does it, it's called loading a bowl.
Yeah.
Loading a bowl. But yeah, fucking that was fun. That was a cool time.
It'll be a podcast. It actually comes out as a podcast
Yeah.
at some point.
Yeah, so we'll probably reboost it. We'll
Yeah.
show let you guys know when that comes out. But that was really fun. I think that they wait a while to drop those, so who knows when that will be.
Yeah.
But it was fun. That was a really fun one. I think that's about all we fucking did, right? I don't know. I've been sleeping in increasingly small periods of time and living my life like a doodle on the margins of homework. I've fucking just barely there or hanging on. Fucking, I don't know. Been crazy busy, but it's been good. I don't know. I'm hoping. I don't know. I like I said, I like having too much stuff to do, but then there's also a point where you're like, can I fucking eat food? Can I eat food and maybe not wear clothes off my floor? I'd love to be able to do some fucking laundry. Whatever. Yeah, that's just me being a puss, though. You know what I'm saying? Oh fuck! This just came up, you guys. This is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
We got a fucking review.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know. Damn,
Wow.
did you know we got a? Damn, this is incredible. This
That's pretty crazy.
This almost never happens once a week.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Or twice a week, as the case may be.
as they drop. I will say, this is nuts. This was a big one. We got reviewed. We got voted #1 podcast to listen to while you stare at the forbidden fruit by Michael Jackson's Diary.
Oh, MJD.
Yeah, it's fucking pretty sweet. King of Pop giving us the king of all reviews. I think we got. Was this pretty
Dude,
sweet?
forbidden fruit is only forbidden if you don't eat it.
Or he
He's
just
just
would
calling
stare at
it
it for a long time.
exciting fruit. That's what he called it. There's nothing forbidden for Michael Jackson.
It's all on the table.
Yeah.
Look, it's not
Clearly.
It's not illegal if I touch you with one glove.
But did you have fun in my amusement park? Yeah, well then, okay.
If this is wrong, how come your parents have $1 million and they're on vacation? Anyway, I bought you some jewelry. But yeah, anyway, again, very cool, and of that to happen. Today's episode, we're doing Most Metal. And again, this is to continue on with our sweet Halloween theme, spooky, scary
Yeah.
podcast. We're doing Most Metal, Urban Legend, and Most Metal, Halloween crime or crime committed in a costume.
Yeah.
Which was
Perfect.
pretty fucking fun. And again, when we say most metal, we are saying most sexy, most badass, most kick-ass, most whatever's killed the most Nazis. Anyway, so that's usually our rubric to decide who gets to go first. Dan and I do the most metal thing possible and roll 20-sided die. We're rolling the What's More Metal brand 20-sided die that you can eventually get on Patreon. It's got stuff on it. All right, I got a 3.
Too young for Michael Jackson?
See you next year.
I got an 18.
Holy shit, that's a Get Out of My Bed, You Old Hag by Michael Jackson.
Too old for Winger.
That is exactly too old for Winger.
1 year too old for Winger.
I think we're going to start with Most Metal Halloween crime or crime committed in a costume. Dan, as the 18 roller, what do we get?
Okay, so first of all, I want to say before I mention my particular
Hold on one second. I want to see if we can roll a 20 or a 1. I swear to God, it just hasn't
happened yet.
It hasn't happened. It happened a long time
There we
ago.
go. There we go. I got a 1.
Yeah.
So that's something. I got a Juan Solo.
You can get a 20 for sure.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure it was possible. I'm like, what's going on with this fucking thing? We used to roll them all the. I mean, I know I'm not talking up our own product right now, but
Man,
whatever.
this dice doesn't even work.
It does. I'm suspicious. I'm in the state of lack of sleep where I'm believing in magical thinking. I literally want to buy some selenite fucking crystals and wear them because I think there's a hex on me.
Okay.
What was your preface, Dan?
So I was gonna say that
Selenite. It's a crystal. No, sorry.
what the fuck are you talking about?
You just got Dan's Natch Twombo face.
I did. I totally did. Go on, Dad. I'm sorry.
The one thing I noticed while researching crimes on Halloween was just how many horrific murders were committed on Halloween.
Oh,
okay.
nice.
Like it was a fucking shit ton, and I kind of didn't. I'm not going to use one of them for my choice.
Mm-hmm.
I've used instead crimes that were committed by people in costumes because that was a lot wackier and funnier.
Yes.
Yeah, I would have to think that murders on Halloween are just people dressing up as either like a clown or a classic slasher.
Man, you
and
would
then
wish
just kill
that was
him.
the case, but that is not at all what happened. I mean,
No?
no, actually, not one of the times I read about was it done like a guy killing somebody while dressed up as something else. That
Oh, it was just a murder that happened.
it was a murder that happened, but yeah, I'm going to use a couple in the backups, and you'll hear
Okay.
what I've
All right,
found.
all right.
But the thing I'm going to use, it didn't say what year this happened in,
Uh
but a man dressed as a hedgehog
huh.
showed up at a TV station claiming to be strapped with a bomb. The bomb was actually a life vest covered in chocolate bars. He would not respond to police orders to lay down, so a sniper shot him. He lived, and they took him into custody and never found out why he did any of it. He never let them know.
That's fucking. You know what? This was one of my choices. Honestly,
Yeah.
like this was like my coin flip choice. This is great. Yeah, he went into a Fox News station. Like
Oh,
an
right,
affiliate,
Fox News, yeah.
Dropped out. He handed the lady at the desk a flash drive and was like, "This, I have important information about space." And they're like, "What?" And he was like, "Just take it." And then he was like, "This is more important than the Panama Papers." And they're like, "What is the?" And then he showed him his bomb vest, which was candy bars taped to a life preserver or to a life jacket, which is hilarious
Yeah.
because it didn't save his life at all. It wasn't.
No, it did
that
not.
life jacket.
Well,
cost
he
him
didn't.
his
I
life.
don't think he died.
Oh, I don't know. Did he die or not?
I don't think so.
No,
I think he
whatever.
lived. He did. The article I read said they took him into custody.
That's so fucking funny.
I mean, he might have died then.
Whatever. Yeah, but they took him into custody in a bag.
Yeah. They kept him in the jail morgue.
Oh fuck. Yeah, that was in 2016 that happened. That's
Yeah, I'm actually have the article up in front of me.
Yeah.
The costume's really fun. It's like a onesie with
yeah,
ears.
It's
and
it's a shitty costume.
Imagine like a big it's like one of those Pikachu onesies, but it's like not. It's like white and gray.
Yeah.
That's really it's so fucking funny. Were they Toblerones? What's the best candy bar to look like dynamite or like an explosive, you think?
A giant Mr. Goodbar.
Oh yeah, nice and big squares.
Big squares, yeah.
Yeah, there's Mr. Goodbar is a big.
Or there's that one, the Big Chunk. Do you remember what I've...
Big
I
chunk.
think they'd have to be white though, right?
You know what
To
I'm
look
saying?
Like C4.
But
Well,
they're,
no, they were just like wrapped in tinfoil and shit. Like, so you
Oh.
didn't see them exactly. Like they
Okay.
weren't just. I mean, no matter what candy bar you put on there, I think it'd be pretty. Like you know, what I mean, like if you didn't have them covered, you'd be like, "Those are Snickers,
Yeah.
sir."
Yeah.
Sir, do you plan on not going anywhere for a long time because you have 8 Snickers taped to your chest?
I would think like those 2-foot long Snickers bars
Oh,
that are like twice as thick as normal Snickers bars.
aren't those like ice cream bars or whatever? Like the big fat ones? I don't
There
know.
are those, but there's also
Just a massive one. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, I
yeah.
know what you're talking about. Look, I have to fucking.
Is it called a Snickers log? Like, what the fuck?
something like that.
Jesus
Yeah, it's
Christ.
just a massive shareable Snickers.
Yeah.
Shareable?
Like break
You
off.
can, but you know you fucking won't. You piece of shit. You've got a big siege to like on World of Warcraft. You're not sharing that with anybody.
Fuck no.
You're gonna chew on. You're just gonna gnaw on it. It's wet and fuck. It's just a chocolate like 8-pound nougat baby that you're just gonna chew on.
That dude.
Peanut bones.
I mean, Snickers are pretty good, but Man, after a foot of Snickers, I'd probably be over it.
Dude, after one good bite of Snickers, you're like, yeah, that's
Pretty
all I
over it,
need,
yeah.
sugar time. Like, that's so much sugar. It's fucking nuts. They're good, but you're also like, Jesus Christ. Fuck. That's so funny. Yeah, I don't know. I think Toblerone, to me, because they're just like, they're an odd shape, like the little triangle shape, and you'd be
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? That's such a specific shape, I feel like you wouldn't be like, oh, that's whatever.
And it's already in foil. Save
Yeah.
yourself some time.
Yeah, I like. That's so funny. Yeah, I don't know. That's so fucking yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking great.
That was my favorite one.
Take out the hedgehog. Make the shot. Green team, make the shot.
Am I clear? You're clear.
The dog.
Light him up.
I smell nougat. Take him out. It's not real. So fucking funny. I don't know. The guy's in like a fucking hedgehog outfit. I feel like you could probably talk a dude down. You know, where you're probably like, this probably isn't an explosive device. I could probably talk this dude down, coax him into my ice cream truck or whatever the fuck this dude's doing. All right, that's a great choice, Dan. I like it a lot. Let's see. Where is this? I didn't see where this one took place, but in May 16th, 2008, there was a group, two guys going in. They were robbing a convenience store, and on their face, they weren't wearing masks exactly. They were. Oh, this is in Arvada, Colorado. There we are. The two robbers with masks showed up, and they were wearing they were wearing thongs over their face. They were wearing G-strings, like one of their girlfriends. Like they both, and it's a thong, so it barely covered their nose and upper lip, and then there's just a string over their fucking top of their head and to the sides. It's so fucking funny. The press started calling them the Whale Tail Gang, and they stole an undisclosed amount of cash and cigarettes, and they got away with it, like, which is fucking hilarious. Yeah, they're just, to me, that's like, where are the masks? Oh, fuck. Reach into my girl's laundry. We're just...
One also wore a pink backpack in which she stuffed the stolen items.
Yes. To me, that's fucking hilarious. Are there images? I'm going to show you a picture here, Dan. Fuck.
What was the part about it you said you didn't know?
Oh, no, I figured it out. There was some Arvada, Colorado.
Oh, okay.
So there's... it looks like a doctor's mask that says juicy on the front. There's a little bow. Oh, yeah. There's the other guy. It's the surveillance
man.
footage.
Wow.
That is pathetic.
Yeah, they're just... They're like, why does this store smell like pussy? Oh, right.
Have you guys seen the over the head mask, like sock masks you can order now that have detailed images of someone's face on them?
Oh, no.
You can like get your own face printed on like a sock mask.
Oh my God, I'm gonna do a show in one of those.
It was like they just started a company for people to rob banks as somebody else.
So, Trump's in the news. Have you guys seen this? You guys know about this? Online dating's a little weird. You guys are... Yeah, I was at a place, and then a homeless guy yelled something crazy at me and then disappeared.
Those are classic
shit.
Classic shit.
That's a deep fake mask. That's what that is.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, but that to me is so funny. That the
thong on the
the
face?
thong on the face is such a fucking slapdash fucking maneuver.
That is not, that's fucking pitiful. But they got away with it.
Yeah.
Like, you can't argue with results.
Yeah.
Like, if you put, there are people who put whole pantyhose on their face and got caught.
Yeah.
These guys, 2 thongs, pink backpack,
Yeah.
scot-free.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Honestly, like, can't argue with the results. Criminals, if you're out there right now, if you want to fucking successfully commit a crime, thong on the face. Gonna get it done.
Sometimes the best plan is barely a plan at all.
Yeah.
So it fucking works great. Anyway, we're gonna put these choices on our Instagram stories. Let you guys vote on them, and then we'll tell you guys. And then you guys tell us which one was the most metal. Was it Dan's Hedgehog Bomber?
Hedgehog bomber.
Hedgehog
Hedgehog chocolate bomber.
Hedgehog Chocolate Bomber. Or was it the Whale Tail Gang
The whale tail gang.
of Colorado? And you guys let us know. Dan, did you have a backup?
Oh yeah.
One that didn't quite make your list?
I have a few of them.
All right.
Yeah. Come on.
The Chocolate Hedgehog Bomber.
No, I like this one a lot. I thought it was funny as fuck. But
Uh-huh.
there was 27-year-old Dorothy McSwoon
Ooh.
was accused of sexually assaulting 10 New York
I read about this one.
NYU students over the course of 2 years. The only reason it makes my list is because she carried out all of the attacks while dressed as a Star Wars stormtrooper.
Fuck.
She even had a website dedicated to erotic pictures of her wearing a stormtrooper helmet, like in bikinis and fucking in like
Yeah.
surfing and shit.
And they were pretty hot.
They're actually not bad,
Yeah.
but it's like so fucking weird.
Yeah.
That's stellar.
Yeah. It's
I mean, there's a reason. Once again, there's a reason why they don't call it the consent. It's
it's the Force.
it's the Force.
Yes. That one was great because it was like the lady sexually assaults people at random or whatever, and like because she was just kind of groping people on the street or whatever in her mask. But then I was like, oh, what the? And then I was like, oh wait, she's hot. You're welcome. What the fuck are we even talking about here? I wish the jury would just walk away. I'm like, what? A hot lady touched you? Wah. Wah. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Was it? But they didn't say what gender the people she sexually assaulted.
Right,
were.
but still, a hot lady touched you. Calm down. There's worse things on this earth than a hot lady grabbing your boobs, right? I don't know. Look, I can't speak to that for sure, but I mean, I don't know. From my perspective, do you see that hot stormtrooper? Honked my dick. I didn't. What? This is crazy. Whatever. Don't fucking look at me like that, you piece of shit. This is,
I'm not looking at you like anything.
yeah, right.
I just.
I get it. Look, I'm making a joke, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah. No, I
yes.
get it. Yeah, just as somebody that does not like to be touched by people I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't matter how hot she was. I would still be fucking furious.
Well, okay, what if her body's hot and she's in a stormtrooper mask?
Worse. Because now I got molested by Star Wars twice. Star Wars touched me in the wrong place the
Look.
last movie, and now it doubled down.
If she came in and she was all polite and asked if she could honk your dick, that would be not canon. It would be completely out of character for a stormtrooper to do that.
That's
So it
true.
doesn't make any sense. So you got to think about these things.
if she's like role playing a stormtrooper,
Right.
and just patting you down.
The prisoners are over here.
Yeah.
Grab their dicks.
See, it just feels better.
I mean, it's still not okay, but
Yeah, it's great.
I just want to say, gross.
yeah, it is.
Sorry, Randy, you're right. I wasn't thinking. Randy's like, ugh. Hot lady. Disgusting.
Could you even start making sense?
Check this out. Stormtrooper, but the bottom is chaps. Actually, that would be really fucking hilarious. I wouldn't even be bummed. I'd be like, there's no ass on the stormtrooper. This is hilarious.
Yeah.
Cool. Grab my dick. Whatever. Worse things. There's worse things.
I mean, for sure.
Than the
there
old
are worse
Nebraska
things.
handshake? Come on. That's fine.
The old Nebraska handshake.
Yo, yeah. Yo, Tatooine titty twister. Grab you by the dago balls. Look, I can do this. I can make these bad puns.
Oh man.
Jesus Christ. All right, my backup. Dan and Randy. I don't have the specifics on it. If you want to look it up, you can, Randy.
Sure.
But it's in L.A., like in front of like Man's Chinese Theater. You know, all the
All the characters.
characters line up
Yeah.
in costume, and they take pictures with tourists. Usually a bunch of like meth heads and shit, and
Yeah.
like homemade costumes.
Oh yeah, they're all knockoffs.
They're real. It's real gross. A guy in a really dirty SpongeBob SquarePants costume just fights two women. He just like gets into a fist fight with two ladies on the street, and the video is hilarious. But to be fair, they push him. Like, he's talking shit, but like she comes up, one of the ladies hits him, so he's like, fuck, it's on, and he just starts swinging. He gets fucked up pretty good, which also makes it pretty, and it tears his filth, his dirty sponge. Looks like he sleeps in the costume.
Yeah.
Like, it's, but it made me laugh really hard. And I think he's got the high-pitched voice the whole time, too. Huh? You want to go? We'll do this shit. And it's so fucking good. I can't do a SpongeBob, of course, but like, it's real fucking great. It's a pretty funny video. So I laughed and watched it like 6 times. So but it didn't quite beat the Whale Tail Gang in my estimation.
No.
So
No.
the guys with like just an eye patch over their mouths and the rest of it's just like dental floss. But yeah. Anyway, that was my backup.
I've got one more.
Okay.
So this one, it's a crime, but it's like only all right.
So it's like the Stormtrooper thing. You know, like when a female teacher sleeps with a male student.
Nice.
I'm just like saying horrible shit. I'm kidding.
Honestly, though, man, if the guy's 16, fuck it.
That's
I mean,
that's what it says on the Arkansas bumper sticker.
Yeah.
I think it's their state motto.
I
If the
mean,
guy's 16, fuck it.
yeah, he can fuck it.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Ride that dick. That's,
Fuck it.
I mean, it's still a crime, but it's
A
yeah,
hot crime.
it's a crime that's the plot to many a porn.
We're totally kidding. Yeah, we're totally kidding. But
And
that's,
it's horrible.
it's
It
horrible.
fucks
Please
the
don't
kid.
tell me
course.
someone
Of
is gonna.
course, it's horrible.
Please don't
It
tell
fucks
me
the kid
someone's
up.
about to
Because that-
fix the cable
the
in your
teachers never
story.
just
Yeah,
because that lady teacher's never out just to get some dick. It's also like, wouldn't if only you'd killed my husband, we could be
Right.
together. It's always there's always like a deeper,
Super
more
sinister.
yeah. There's
Yeah.
something wrong later.
yeah, for sure.
I'm kidding. I'm joking. All right. Later on, there's like something bad. Dan's just like, fuck, we are so canceled. It's
One
fucking
shy of 100 before we got canceled.
Whatever. I'm kidding. These are jokes.
Yeah.
We were joking.
Okay, so the last one, it happened on. This was a Halloween crime. So it was not
Giving out candy.
whimsical like all the other crimes that didn't take place on Halloween. This
Right.
one is kind of fucked up.
Uh-huh.
A kid named Jordan Moreland, 16-year-old,
Ooh,
living in Louisville, Kentucky, in 2012.
all this track so far.
He had set up a noose on the tree outside his house.
No.
So to scare his sister,
Oh no.
he went over and put his head in the noose, and then tripped and fell and started to die. And his sister ran inside and got his mom, and his mom was like, he's just fooling. And then she went outside. He died the next day. He was in a fucking coma. He hung himself in front of his sister, thereby actually terrifying her like he wanted to, but not in exactly the way he wanted to.
What
Oh my
porn are you
God.
watching where this is how it starts?
Well, the David Carradine one.
I didn't say. Yeah. I didn't say a porn started like this story. I was talking about the fucking 16-year-old boy and a teacher.
Oh, okay.
Randy just got hung up on it. Now, all
You're
right.
like, wait a minute.
Bring on the sexy.
Wait a
Noose.
minute.
Okay, check.
Check.
Sister. Okay, not my favorite, but let's keep going.
I'd rather it be a
Mom,
brother, but keep
getting
going.
better, warmer,
better.
warmer.
Rickety chair. Perfect.
Oh, that's so
Should
fun.
be brother and dad, but I'll take it.
What
Yeah.
was even the plan with the?
He just thought it would be funny.
Hey, I'll stand in it. Whoops! And then she's like, "Hey, he's doing." look at him, he's doing his tree dance. Or whatever. He's like, no.
He was choking and twitching, and she's like, I don't think this is a joke anymore.
Yeah, you're like, that's not.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
fucking.
Technically, suicide is
whatever.
a crime, so that's
a
why.
mom that stupid. That kid probably wasn't gonna live anyway. Like just like, oh, look at him go. Anyway, well, when you're tired of like being. Okay, look, now you're turning blue. Oh, look at you. All right, that's enough, mister. Okay, well, when you get cold, you come and you can let yourself down because we're going to have dinner. Then, like, open the window. Still, okay, we're going to watch Star Trek. Are you just going to hang out there? Yeah, I hate it when you're like this. Oh, okay, yeah, just twitch your foot at me. Okay, fine. All right. Okay, mister. We're going to bed. We're going to bed now. It's late. I'm not going to, you know what? I'm going to take your Xbox. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. You come in.
Your plate still has vegetables on it. You have to come in and finish.
I'm going to leave it on the table. You just have it whenever you... Get out of that tree. You got to go to school. Why are you in the still? It's sun up. Enough of your playing. Fun's fun. Put your spine back in your neck. You young man. You put that right back. You let me know when this gets dark. All right, real quick before we fucking get out of here. Like, this is the where we get off this topic. I will say I found something kind of the opposite of this topic, and it made me laugh. In Seattle, this is something I didn't know. There is a costumed superhero that fights crime.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
He goes by the name Phoenix Jones.
Yep.
And he's in like kind of it's almost like a Black Lightning kind of costume. It's
Okay.
like and he goes around and he fights crime on the streets with a guy in a red kimono that goes by the Red Dragon, who carries a wooden sword, and another guy that goes by Buster Doe. And Buster Doe's in a black cloak with like a white cloth on his face, like the Rorschach.
Oh, sure.
And he was like, they were doing these interviews. He's like, yeah, I go out and I fight crime, whatever. I need this costume to like help conceal my identity because it's dangerous. And then, but the ABC News went on like a ride along with Phoenix Jones, and the only thing they did is like he saw a guy who he thought was drunk trying to drive off, like get in his car and drive home after the bar. So Phoenix Jones, like, they started just tasing the guy, like. It's like three masked dudes start tasing the guy while Red Dragon called the actual cops. Like that was like what they did, and it made me laugh so hard. Hey, you been drinking? Yeah, I don't know. What the fuck? Who are you? Like, get away from that car. No, fuck you. You get away from the. Hey, what the fuck? Get away. Like the fuck.
I guess if I'm not mistaken,
Poverty Batman's attacking me.
Phoenix Jones is retired.
Okay.
Because
Already?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he did it for years,
Oh, okay.
but he just got an ass whipping of a lifetime at this one point, and was just like, yeah, I gotta quit now.
Alfred, Alfred, help me! It's a volleyball with a face painted on it. Alfred, put me in the healing tank. I need some stem cells. Fires up some ramen.
Yeah, it's
Oh, fuck, dude. Yeah, it was. To me, it's just so fun. Just some dudes LARPing as crime fighters. I'm like, fuck it. I love it. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Let everybody do it. I think that's fucking hysterical.
yeah.
I mean, as long as it's good-natured like that and not, the typical kind of American vigilante.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. But yeah, so I think that's going to bring us to the next topic.
Next topic.
Yeah. Everybody, that's the next top. The next topic is most metal urban legend. Dan went first last time. I get to go first this time. And this one, this is going to be good. We some of you longtime listeners might know this was one we did on a live episode, but we took all those live episodes down because that recorded quality was down, and we did them in a spooky clown room, and that for some reason people didn't want to hang out in. So, but the sound quality just wasn't up to snuff, so we took those down, and so we thought we'd recycle some of these topics. Anyway, the one I chose this time for most metal urban legend. And I'm going to go with the one we call the Hook Man. The Hook Man is that classic two lovers sitting at Lover's Lane. They're smooching, listening to Dion and the Belmonts on the old AM/FM. You know what I mean? In their Rambler. And while they're in there doing that, then there's like a beep 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 beep. Hey, this just in, psychopath on the loose. He escaped a prison. He's got a hook for a hand. Hates watching young love. That is all.
I hope that the guy at the emergency broadcast station was throwing it out.
Yeah,
Fucking blasé, just like that.
yeah, like that's how it always was in the Donald Duck cartoons. Anytime there was a gorilla on the loose,
Yeah.
800-pound gorilla escaped a zoo, coming at you. Hates bananas. Will fuck a duck to death. Don't be a duck. Don't be a duck with no pants. Very important.
Good luck out there.
Yeah. Godspeed and God bless. Yeah, this has a hook for a hand. Fucking whatever. But like, and then the urban legend is like, they get creeped out and they leave, and then they'll usually find like the hook on the bumper or on the door handle of the car. But what makes that the most metal is it's a serial killer, kills people with a hook. That's bad as fuck. That's just cool as shit. A hook is a seriously weird weapon to fucking stab somebody with. But also, the implication there is that the two young lovers drug a man to death behind their car.
Yeah.
I think that's fucking hysterical. Like, that's the part they always leave out in that story is like, oh, we drug a guy to death. We're the murderers. Like, do you realize we killed a mentally ill man? Like, there was a mentally handicapped person with real psychological problems, and we drug him to death behind our fucking Ford Valiant.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking crazy. To me, that's fucking hysterical. Like, the serial killer was like he was just trying to open the door handle and his hook gets stuck. Hey, slow down! Slow down! Keeps up for a couple of miles. It's just like, you son of a bitch! I know you hear me in there! You turned down the Belmonts! You turned it down! I think that's so hilarious. Like, when the cops are like looking up whatever, they're like I don't know. That's, to me, that's the really fun point of the story. Like, yeah, we followed the trail of hamburger to your front door. Why didn't you call the cops? Oh, we were creeped out. There was a hook after the hook story. You're like, Jesus Christ. Also, a hook for a hand. Go inside a door with a doorknob. You're safe forever.
Yeah.
From the guy with a hook for. How's he gonna grab a round metal object with his hook hand? Just shing 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 shing. You're good for life.
Yeah.
He'll never get you.
He'll never get you.
You're fine. But for that reason, I think that's fucking hilarious.
That's great.
That the two teen lovers are the. Oh, also, I found out doing a little research that that urban legend might be based on the Texarkana Moonlight Murders, which there was a guy in Texarkana who he would wait to find two people making out in like a secluded area, and then he would like kill them. He had like 10 victims or something. So yeah, the Texarkana Moonlight Murders might be what that's actually based on, but it was mostly, I believe, based on an old Dear Abby, where it was just trying to keep kids from fucking.
Yeah.
Like, that was like the whole point of it.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
They'll risk a hook murder just to get their touch junk.
Yeah. Just, hey, what are you doing out there? Wait till 5 years after you're married to have sex.
Like the rest of us.
Yeah.
All right. So during my research, I found another topic that we probably need to do.
Oh, I'm ready. Yeah.
Because because just on a whim, I Googled Russian urban legends,
Oh shit.
and oh shit, my Google assistant came up when I said it.
Okay.
But so yeah, I looked up Russian urban legends, and there's a fuck ton of them.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if I want to use any of these because we should probably do it as a separate
yeah.
thing.
Fuck yeah.
But they're all fucking insane. Like,
We'll do it on Christmas.
yeah.
No, fuck yeah. I wrote it down on my list right now.
So, the one that I liked, the one that creeps me out the most, is definitely not true, but is absolutely fucking disgusting, was the urban legend of the spider bite,
Oh, okay.
where a girl gets bit on the face by a spider, and it starts growing till it's like really big, and then pops, and hundreds of little spiders come pouring out of her face.
Oh shit. I think this was on a Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark
Yeah.
book.
Yeah.
Because I remember that artwork and it was
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah,
Like,
it was real fucked up.
yeah, all
So-
that artwork is fucked up.
So yeah, that's an urban legend I read about that was originated in the States.
That's fucking awesome. Yeah, just a spider boil. That's
Yeah,
fucking gross.
Fucking gross, dude.
Yeah, there's no way that really happened because like a spider doesn't.
It doesn't
Lay
plant.
eggs
Yeah, it doesn't plant
inside.
egg. Yeah, it doesn't do that.
I mean, now a spider killing hornet will, but
Yeah. But not in your face.
in a spider.
In a spider.
So spiders are the things that get the That's fucking Imagine popping a zit and then just like tiny spiders come running out.
Dude, the picture, there's that one picture of that guy who was having trouble hearing,
Mhm.
and then they shine a
Oh.
light in there, and it was a fucking spider all curled up.
Yeah.
That gives me the creeps every time I
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
think about it. It was fucking gross.
Oh yeah.
I would have a hard time not killing myself,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
just out of
I would have a forever twitch.
yeah.
I would always be like, just like
Yeah.
shorting out. Like,
You'd never feel good again.
oh yeah.
I'd never be comfortable again.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Yeah.
Why do you keep doing that? It's tickling in my ear that will never end.
Your friends are dicks. They give you a wet willy. You end up stabbing one
Yeah,
of them
yeah,
in the
oh, yeah.
face.
You shriek and you never stop shrieking, and then you just fucking rip their jugular vein out with your bare hands.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, a fucking spider zit is fucking real gross, man. I don't know what to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you ever get like bit by a tick or something, or like a tick starts digging in you? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, growing up out here in Oregon and stuff as a kid, like, I don't know, every once in a while you would just like, in the summer, you just like have a tick or on your dog or something. And it's
Yeah.
gross because it looks like a zit or something. And then you'll see black legs dancing around
Yeah.
it. And you're like, blah.
Yeah.
Like, that's like all the nightmare fuel. It's
Yeah.
fucking gross.
It is gross.
Gross as fuck. Yeah. I don't know.
And they screw their head in, so you have to screw them out. You can't just
Yeah.
pull them out.
Yeah, there was a trick too about like you put like a hot match to their ass or something,
And they flee.
they let go. Yeah, flee. Ironically enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, fucking gross. Ticks are gross. No, thank you. Well, as the Earth heats up, we'll only get more of them.
Yeah.
So,
Perfect.
anyway, that's those are our topics. Those are our choices for most metal urban legend. I chose Hookman. Dan chose Spider Boil.
Spider boil.
There's the legend of the spider bite. And so we'll put those up on our Instagram stories. We'll let you guys vote on them. Your vote will now count for the first time ever.
Yeah.
And until we purge the voter rolls. And so until that time, no, but so please let us know which one's the most metal. I had a backup, Dan. And this one is this one I found it's more of like a type, I guess.
Yeah.
But so in America we have Bloody Mary. It's fucking sick.
Yeah.
So you go into the mirror, say Bloody Mary 3 times, and then in the mirror, and then with the lights off, and then she appears in the mirror.
Yeah.
You know, in I guess in Japan they have like a few, but one is called Hanaka-san, and Hanaka-san is like you go to the 3rd floor girls' bathroom, go to the 3rd stall, and you knock 3 times, and you say, Hanaka-san, are you there? and then she'll be like, yes, and then she'll I don't know, pull you into the toilet. I don't know what she does, but this is like it's a type of ghost I like to call a toilet ghost. There are, it's such a classic, like Moaning Myrtle from Harry Potter. It's just a weird. It's what a fucking. Somebody exorcise that poor ghost because they're stuck in not only a bathroom but all bathrooms. They can only appear in toilets and like in a fart-filled room is the only place these ghosts can ever haunt.
Right.
That sucks.
It sucks for them.
Not a church. Not even like a decent attic. Nope. Randy's adding spooky sound effects. But just fucking how fucking. Just a toilet ghost is a fucking real. That's a bummer. Somebody, for the love of God, call some kind of witch doctor, a priest, spiritual. Get some selenite, crystals. Somebody smudge stick this poor fucking girl out of the toilet, for God's sakes.
I just think it's weird. It's so fucking specific. Like Bloody Mary. That actually, like, that could happen. Like, you know,
what?
I mean, that one is more plausible.
Right.
Like, you just stare. You only have to go into a bathroom and look in a mirror and say a name 3 times. It's still unlikely. But the one with Hanaka-san, you have to find a building, go up to the 3rd floor. There has to be a girl's bathroom on the 3rd floor. There has to be a 3rd stall in that bathroom, and then you have to know to knock on the door 3 times.
Well, every floor has a bathroom, right? Like in most buildings. Like nobody has to like go down to the lobby to shit or whatever in a building. I would think.
But like apartment buildings wouldn't.
Right. Well, this typically, yeah. But I mean, yeah. So that Hanaka-san lives in like a very specific number generated world. Like it's
office buildings only.
Look, I'm just saying. It's creepy. It's like she lives in a toilet. She's like Oscar the Grouch, but worse. Because she lives amongst turds.
Mr. Hankey's bride.
Yes. Did you have a backup, Dan?
Well, I spent way too long looking up Russian urban legends, so I'll do one that I wouldn't use if we pick it as a topic.
Tell your spooky story, Dan.
Well, one time I murdered a guy that I did a podcast with.
And now he lives in a toilet.
Now he lives in the toilet I stuffed him in. After I chopped him up and flushed him down the drain.
All right, here we go. I wasn't going to turn it off. I
didn't think you were. No, there's an urban legend in Russia where a Russian science team was drilling into the tundra of Siberia, and then they found a hole that was already there. They dug down a little bit, broke through to another hole. A huge amount of heat came out. They lowered a thermometer down there. It was up at like 2,000 degrees. Then they lowered a microphone down there and could hear blood-curdling screams and realized they had drilled all the way to hell.
Nice.
They drilled into hell's chimney stack.
Nice.
And that's somewhere in Siberia, which honestly checks out.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. It's an accursed land for sure.
Yeah, that's the land of nothing ever lives.
It's nice though. The heat from hell actually helps in winter time. The tundra gets softer there. You can play golf briefly amongst the screams of the damned and the gnashing teeth. Gnashing teeth also make good percussion. You can play balieka to. It's nice. It's
Dude.
Nice.
It's infernal heating to all of the buildings in the place.
I
Instead
lower
of
blood
geothermal,
sausage.
it's geo-infernal.
I lower blood sausage down. It comes up sinfully good. Sinfully delish. So good. I mean, it's also not good to begin with, but it's better because it's hot. That is something to say. Ever warm your feet in the hellhole? It's good. It's not bad. It's not too bad. We were, my grandmother not so lucky to have hellhole. You should be thankful. You should thank. Very cold. Very, very cold. It's expensive to rent hellhole. There's shanty built on top. It's like 10,000 ruble a night. Very expensive. It's worth hearing demons scream for warm shed. It's worth it.
So stupid.
All right, well, it's a little light on riffs on the other side of the table.
I can't do a Russian accent.
Well, never. I'm just saying, so stupid. But yeah, suddenly there's only one guy even adding to fucking riff. So maybe you be thankful for what you have. My hellhole giving you left. Jesus Christ.
Sorry. I definitely failed you on that one. But it's to make up
Oh,
for
the
the...
hellhole's so warm right now. Hey, listen to... Hellhole cut 4 best-selling album in Siberia. And Kirkutsk, the top-selling song is this. Oh, moaning of the damned. It's not bad. It's not bad.
They sound Russian happy.
He's saying, could be worse. Not so bad, though. It's warm. All right, I'm done. Fuck it. Did you have any others? Because
Nah.
cool. That was Urban Legend. Thank you guys for that. I think that's gonna bring us to the polls. We did not do polls. Yeah, this is gonna bring us to the Ride the Lightning round. This is where producer Randy goes on Waiputi
Yep.
and orders meat for the entire room. Waiputi, of course, being the only monthly subscription service where you can get meat, 3 E's in that meat, our scientifically discovered meat. And we will serve it right to your door. You fill out a single 500-page questionnaire, and our meatmaticians will pick out the right meat for you.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
It's simple, stupid.
Simple.
Sometimes you get fake strami. Sometimes...
Yeah. No more waking up, putting on pants, going to the store. Oh, fuck. Money. You need that too? You go back home. You pick up some cans. You go to the bottling place. You return them back in. You get your money. You come back. This isn't enough? What the fuck? What is this place? You go out. You go to the dollar store. You find something. It's close enough. And you get that. And you put it between bread because now it's a sandwich. And no more of that. Waiputi's done all the work for you.
Yeah. You don't have to get any more copper wiring. You can just order it straight from the internet.
That's right. And simply fill out another 500-page questionnaire, and Waiputi will eventually, maybe, stop sending you meat. Meat.
And leaving it on your doorstep in the hot sun.
Yes. Have you had pseudo burger? So good. Good with 3 O's. That's trademarked.
Good.
And it's in quotation marks because you know it's real. And ironic. Waiputi. Why are we still asking questions? Waiputi. But then Randy goes on Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Hits the random button 2 times.
Yep.
Gets 2 topics.
Mm-hmm.
And then Dan and I, using our collective hive mind consciousness, with all of life's living things, we simply we'll know what those things are.
Yep.
And we'll tell you what the most metal aspects of those things are. Randy, do you have the 2 topics?
I do indeed.
All right. Hit us with them.
The first one, 2003 Music City Bowl.
Okay, 2003 Music City Bowl.
Music City Bowl.
And the second one, George Stevenson's birthplace.
Okay. Dan, did you want to go first?
Oh yeah, it's definitely George Stevenson's birthplace.
Oh, and why is that?
I mean, because they just left his placenta there.
Oh.
Like but it's not even planted like they do with tree. You know,
Yeah.
they plant a placenta under a tree or whatever.
Oh,
No. He was such a weird dude that his placenta is still fresh.
Oh wow!
Okay.
It never. It's like a McDonald's cheeseburger on a
Yeah,
shelf.
yeah.
It just
It's like a
stays the
McRib.
same. Yeah, okay, yeah, just
It's
stays the
it's a
same.
McPlacenta, just laying around.
It never-
Nobody touches it. Every once in a while, it murmurs and whispers a secret.
it gurgles some sage-like advice to his
Yeah.
young child.
What happens if you're lucky enough to be there when that happens?
Ooh,
Oh, you have to follow its advice.
you do.
Or
Twitchy.
they find you strangled with a lot of like weird bodily fluid wrapped around your neck.
Oh, this weird slithery marks on your neck.
And the placenta comes to kill you.
Yeah.
It's the murderous placenta of George
George
Stevenson.
It's polenticide.
It's polenticide.
Polenticide. That's a different thing. That's
Yeah.
where you get killed by a corn cake.
Yeah. It's placenticide.
Placenticide. Yeah, it didn't work.
Placent-
But it reminded me of polenticide. Polenticide. When killed by a corn cake, it's like very important.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know what? That's a bad way to go.
George Stevenson's birthplace, which was out in the open apparently too, because
Yeah.
it's the placenta's just right there.
Yeah, it's at the crossroads.
Oh, it's at the crossroads.
Yeah, he was born on the crossroads.
Oh man, yeah. And then there's just a wet placenta that gurgles advice at
Yeah.
you.
Sometimes.
Yeah, it's like Zoltar from Zoltan from Big.
Yeah.
It just like, will it grant you a wish? Maybe.
Only if
your
you
wish
wish
it-
for death.
Yeah, or if you wish you hadn't walked up there and saw it, too bad. You get to the opposite of that wish. That's fucking great. And the 2003 Music City Bowl.
That's right.
2003 Music City Bowl, actually the world's largest bowl of weed. It was about 40 bales of weed in a huge bowl. It's like, I think it was like around 800 pounds. And they had to light it with a flamethrower, which was fucking cool.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
that's cool.
everybody in the park in Music City just toked on it for a long, long time. And George Clinton was there. Bill Clinton was there. He didn't inhale, but he was there. So,
Doug Benson did a set.
Doug Benson is still there. He never left.
Just inhaling the smoldering weed.
Yeah, he's just in there. They're just toking away at it. That was the 2003 Music City Bowl. It was at the time the largest bowl of weed ever toked. Yeah.
Were there any other records set at that time?
At that time, during 2003
During, like at the bowl,
at Music City.
like the longest toke
Oh,
or something. to that effect?
yeah. There was the world's afterward. There was an ecological disaster when somebody knocked over the bong, and the whole park it just smells awful now, and nothing will clean it. It smells
You
like
can't get it out.
ash and resin. It's this real fucking.
Also, the Guinness Book of World Record was set for most people with the spins in one place.
No, it's true.
That was pretty amazing. There's a lot of vomit. But
We lost a jam band in a vortex.
yeah,
Like they actually jammed so hard that they blinked out of existence. They're in some kind of wormhole. They're in some jam band Technicolor wormhole now. We don't know. They just blinked out.
ironically, it was the Aquarium Rescue Unit.
Yeah. There was the world's largest ball of resin scraped from it from the ball.
Sure.
That was it was about the size of a basketball. And and it got people high in the 2004 Music City Festival. So pretty sweet. The music was pretty shitty actually at the 2003.
Who played?
Cake.
Okay. I like cake.
Yeah, well, just don't. And they were too high to play. Cake played. Fish with an F. The Fish cover band. Fish.
An all-female Fish cover band.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's Fimpsh. I love how shitty that was. That made me happy. But yeah, so that was the Music City Bowl. I think someone smoked out of the placenta. Actually, it was a.
Oh, you
No,
think the two are
somebody
connected?
brought the placenta to take a hit
Oh yeah. The placenta took a hit from the bowl.
from the bowl.
Yeah, 2003. It was fucking-
Oddly enough, it has a drug problem.
No. Oh, yeah, 2003. Yeah. Anyway, so that was a good time. Brandy, what the fuck were we just talking about?
So the 2003 Music City Bowl was a football game played by the Wisconsin Badgers and the Auburn Tigers in Nashville, Tennessee
Who
on
won?
New Year's Eve. The Auburn Tigers won.
Oh, weird that the Tigers would win against the Badgers. So odd.
Beat them
Yeah.
by 2 touchdowns.
The Wisconsin Badgers. New Year's Eve?
New Year's Eve, December 31st, 2003.
Yeah, a lot of college bowl games were played on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day.
The official name of the event was the Gaylord Hotel Music City Bowl, presented by Bridgestone.
I'm sorry, I will never not be 12 years old, and Gaylord will not like make me laugh.
Yeah.
Just it's the Lord part
Yeah.
that makes
Yeah.
me laugh.
Oh yeah.
It's like because just like a lord is such a lot. I imagine a very princely figure and lace cravat.
Yeah.
It's like lofty speech.
Yeah.
But anyway, the Gaylord will always make me laugh. Anyway, and the placenta.
Yes. The
Birthplace.
placenta, also known as George Stephenson's birthplace, is the 18th century stone cottage home of rail pioneer George Stephenson in northeast England,
Rail pioneer. Damn.
like right on the border of England and Scotland.
No shit. Well, there you go. George Stephenson's birth. That's a fucking weird one to be like, this guy really pioneered the steam train, and here's where he was born.
Yeah.
In a stone hut
Yeah.
on the moors. Like,
Welcome.
he did it.
It's not open anymore.
Oh, no.
And he invented
So
the
weird.
Stephenson's rocket, which was an early version of the steam engine.
It was upwards of 3 miles an hour, sir. It's a rocket. Never before has man walked slightly slower than something. It's a rocket. Boy, look at it go. It took all the wood in the neighboring area to constantly burning to move it 16 feet. Oh my goodness, look at it go. It's a rocket. It's the fastest thing next to nothing you'll ever see, sir. The Stevenson rocket.
There was a time when doctors thought that if the human body went faster than I think it was like 18 miles an hour that we would die.
Yep. Yeah.
They were like, cars are going too fast. It's unhealthy. I'm like, well,
They used to ban women from riding trains because they were like, they're too frail. They're vaginas. It's like a wind tunnel. It'll catch wind. And
Yeah.
pop them like a tick with a hot match on its back.
yeah.
The Stevenson rocket. $16 billion well spent. Made entirely of wood and stone, boogers and skulls. All right. That's fucking fantastic. The Stevenson rocket. Hey, click on the Stevenson rocket. Let's see. Like, I have a feeling I'm not too far off with this 3 miles an hour.
Oh, it definitely didn't go fast.
Oh yeah. I'm just like, I bet you anything it's like massive. It's just like a building on its side. And it went like 12 feet.
Early steam locomotive with the 022 wheel arrangement. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, nice. That's a good wheel arrangement.
Let's see.
It's fucking train nerds getting all fucking Aspergery about it. Oh,
the
look at
wheel
that.
arrangement
Oh,
was
wow.
really,
Yeah.
really impressive.
See, this is the 022 arrangement as opposed to the 025 arrangement, which honestly is not as efficient, but it's less beautiful, it's less elegant as a design. I think you'll find that the And also, the metal alloys used on if you look at the cow catcher on the front. Now, this was actually a revolutionary cow catcher design. It was actually meant to impale the cow and carry it along with, as opposed to knock it out of the way.
For hungry engineers to feast upon.
Yeah, it would pull it
into the rails.
It'd pull it into the coal engine, and everyone could have a bite. It was quite amazing. Oh, over here, the cow catcher originally actually pulled. Would actually reach out and grab anything nearby and pull it under the wheels. Anyway, what?
One funny part of this whole thing is that the opening day ceremony for it did kill somebody. He was the member of parliament for Liverpool.
Oh,
It's politician died.
Oh no, I'm dead, ain't I? Oh, I fucking died, ain't I? That's not right. I thought, oh no, the boiler exploded, and I was right near it, wasn't I? I'm right near it, and I'm up. Look like Freddy Krueger a bit, don't I? It's not nice. Well, no, spirit's leaving my body now. Liverpool. Anyway, what? That's great. Fuck it.
Most of it is real train nerd shit.
Yeah, I knew it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
There are many different wheel arrangements they mention in here.
Oh my god, dude! Somebody's downjacking right now. I'm reading it somewhere straight down. That celebratory down jack. You know what I mean? Like where you're standing up but in a crouch position and you're jerking straight down into another shoe. You brought a third shoe to catch the train come. This is how you do it.
That's when the train's coming.
Yeah.
You got to pull on your horn when the train's
coming.
coming.
Oh yeah. Here comes the steam whistle. Anyway, I think that's been the episode. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. And this was a fucking fun one. Thanks everybody. We had people coming forth, telling us about the podcast, how much they're enjoying it, and responding, commenting on shit. Just fucking hell yeah, hit us up. Let us know if you have an idea for a topic you would like us to do. Fucking throw it out there. Like, we love this stuff. This is where we get like a lot of our ideas. It's just cool fans like you coming forth and like just dropping us a line. I think it's awesome. And make sure you like and subscribe and fucking tell other people about it too. We're trying to let them know that you found the greatest podcast that's ever fucking happened.
Yeah.
Like, when are you somebody's gonna say nougat baby or like, or that's when the trains are coming, or you know, like, you're not gonna hear these kind of amazing.
You're not gonna hear a thing like thick piss,
or unicorning, or
anything else on it, like Spider-Manable fleshlight.
You're not gonna hear these amazing poetry, the wonderful prose that is the Dan Weber Nariko Odd Experience. But yeah, so let them know you found it. This was episode 99, by the way.
Yeah.
That's fucking sick. We've done 99 of these damn things. Yeah. We're gonna do. So I think for the 100th episode, we're planning on trying to do something special, really bringing it and letting you guys, and so thank you for letting us. Or at least not stopping us. Thank you for not stopping us, as you rightly probably should have a while ago.
Thank you for not preventing us from doing this.
Somebody should have called the FBI a long time ago, frankly. I don't know why, but just they should have. We got enough weird search history in this under the belt of this podcast to stop us for sure. But anyway, thank you guys. Anyway, I don't know. Dan, you got any place you're gonna be, or
when is this coming out?
Fuck.
Randy, when is this coming out?
Hang on.
MFR.
I
think it's going to be the 25th, right? Like the weekend of the 25th?
I think so. Let me just double check.
I don't. Let's see.
October 25th.
Talk as if you are, and I'll interrupt you if you're
wrong.
wrong.
Yeah.
Is it the 21st? Is that the...
No, well, the weekend of the 25th. Yeah, so this will drop on the 21st.
21st. Okay. Then I will be that Friday on Tonight with Shane Brennan at Kickstand at 9 p.m.
Oh, Kicking It with Shane Brennan?
Kicking It with Shane Brennan.
Yeah.
And they're going to be showing a very early stand-up set of mine from like 6 months in.
Sick.
Really?
It's going to be terrible. I watched it. It's bad. It's
nice.
Really bad.
I'm going to see that. Yeah, go do that. I don't really have anything. I do have a show that's going to be monthly at Kickstand, if it goes well, called Savages, that I'm doing with current Portland's funniest person, despite my protesting, Adam Posse. never won the contest ever, Amanda Arnold and me, and we're gonna be doing a show at Kickstand Comedy. It's called Savages. It's just gonna be all the best comics in town, and one, 3 at a time. And then we're also gonna just do fucking crazy shit. We're filming sketches and stuff. Thanks to producer Randy for helping us do that.
Yeah.
On this last one. So anyway, so check those out. We're gonna be doing it monthly. So. Do that, and that's it. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much for listening, and hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
Carnival Studios.